Going to give you what we want to talk about, and we're going to talk about rugby. That's our next interview. We're very excited about it. So we've got Lesego Pro Legoete, Exco member SA Rugby, and Golden Lions Referees Union. Welcome to the show.
Zai, thanks a lot. Good evening.
Well, very good evening to you. We're talking serious stuff tonight. We're talking rugby. We're talking about the various subplots. And I remember at the beginning of the show, we mentioned something about what's happening in the sport, which has been built on a lot of pride, passion, and perseverance. But there seems to be another subculture that's coming through.
Yeah, thanks, Zai, for asking that question. It is a topic that is currently making the rounds. We've seen scenes where things have become really ugly. And what do I mean by that? We've seen match officials being at the center of this argument where officials are being verbally and sometimes mostly physically abused as well. If it's not the abuse on field by, the players sometimes or the coaching, I can guarantee you on the sidelines we've got passionate parents who also say a few nice words, and I think you understand when I say nice words.
Yes.
Yeah, and this does not augur well for the game. And in this case, I mean, we've been very fortunate and by the way, it's the Bestmed Golden Lions Rugby Society that I represent, and I'd like to pay homage to them because they've given us a platform where we have a platform where we can actually train some of these youngsters and give them all the tools that they can prepare themselves for days when they are being abused, whether by parents and players themselves, And of course, we've got the system anonymity of social media where people really go wild. Once it starts there, people are forgetting that we are human beings. We've got families. We've got friends who support us all the time. We don't wake up to go and cheat anybody. We just want to go out there and facilitate. And I'm sure that we've seen of late a lot of school rugby being played and televised, and people follow that. Now imagine with all this abuse, I doubt we'd have running or beautiful games that people come and watch, and people like Bestmed would definitely not see the value of being part of the Let's Play or even our referee society. So we all want to produce the next Springbok players.
Yeah.
We've seen today where a lady referee was in charge of the Springbok game. Now, imagine you, Zai, your kids, maybe one of your daughters loves the sport, and what happens? You see from the sidelines when you go in to watch them, and you hear all these unsaid words. You're definitely not going to ask your child to go and be a next referee.
Of course.
And yeah.
And what's being done though, Lesego, practically to protect and retain referees, whether women, men, at school, at youth level, so instill a culture of this is not right?
Very true. Now, we're on the radio right now. Imagine if someone was to distract you, noise, or just disturb your show. What are the chances of us being able to broadcast and actually share this message? The more we interfere with the improvement of referees and hurling abuse and insults and actually physical, people are not going to want to improve their skills. So, as I said, we've got a center of excellence at the Bestmed Golden Lions Rugby Society. We upskill not only running physically, but there's laws. We put them through their paces. We bring on people, experts, who can teach these young ones how to handle situations, how to better their refereeing skills. So, and again, looking at SA Rugby, they have also then said zero tolerance on abuse, I can guarantee you there's serious repercussions for people who are found guilty. So there is disciplinary hearings, there is court cases, but it's the last thing that we need is to find people who are just gonna continue on this trajectory.
Interestingly enough, globally, what's happening as well, because I would imagine that this is not just a South African issue where referees are quitting the game.
This problem, it has gone. It's our colleagues overseas have also suffered the same. We had, if I'm not wrong, 3 former World Rugby referees who officiated at the World Cup. Immediately after the World Cup, they called it a day, purely because their families suffered a lot of abuse, and it's not nice. And some have been criminally charged and they've been banned for life, or they've had to serve time of some sort. So it's not good. It doesn't help anybody. And again, here's my word of encouragement. I mean, if you believe that whatever it is that we do is incorrect, come and join us. Yeah. Show us that you actually have the skills, and you can provide a better refereeing skill. So we want everybody involved. Instead of you coming to the fields just to watch the match officials, what happened to you enjoying the match and watching the game? It seems like the focus has just moved away from the performance of the kids. It's now the performance of the referees. And I'm going to be sort of like cheeky here. You've never heard any match official say to a player, you're bad, you're this, you've knocked on, or you've missed a try. Yeah. We're there just to facilitate. But believe me, we find all sorts of abuse and being told that we don't know this, we're blind, and so forth. And fortunately, like I said, if we didn't have the sponsors that we currently have, we would not be able to bring on people to assist us.
What's your message, Lesego, to the schools, to the unions, to the parents listening who want to be part of the solution?
Everything starts with discipline. And if parents are not teaching, and when I say parents, this includes, well, maybe the way we grew up, we knew that every adult is a parent. So, but anybody that's much older than you, if they are teaching you some form of behavior, we hope it's a correct one. And I understand that when we lose matches, I know it's a very passionate match, but it doesn't mean we lose our morals. So if discipline is not a priority for you, and I think we all know that the sport, rugby itself, is one of those where everything is centered around discipline and respect, not only for the game, but for your opponents as well. So can we just please allow and understand that we're human beings, we make mistakes, and the more we get to work together and getting all the support, the better the product will be.
Thank you so much, Lesego. Rugby is not just about who scores the most tries. It's about who walks off the field with their values intact. That's Lesego Pro Legoete reminding us all of that. And the whistle should be heard by the referees, guys. Let's play hard, but also let's play right.